I think we got Brother Talib on. Brother Talib.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum, dear family.
Walaikum salam. Talib. You made it, huh?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, sir. I made it. With the help of Allah, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Brother Talib Muhammad. He's St. Louis, man. He's doing his thing.
Good.
Great Muslim. Brother Talib, I was saying, first of all, thank you for coming on the show. Because one of the things that we want to do, we want to highlight the good work of the Muslims to inspire others to be involved in great work. You know what I mean? So, Brother Talib, Brother Talib is in St. Louis, it's East St. Louis, works and lives in that area, and he's been feeding people. How many years now, Brother Talib?
This is going on 15 years, sir.
15 years, brothers and sisters. And now during Ramadan, you fed people every day starting from day one, but
Correct.
You feed people every other weekend for the last 15 years, right?
Yes, sir. That's correct. Yes, sir.
So, talk to us, Brother Talib, about how you got started, why you did, and why does this remain so important for you to devote 15 years of your life to this?
Well, one day before I accepted Islam when I lived in California, I went to Louisiana and I saw a little girl. And she was asking her mother for some food. You know, I mean, she was very crying. She was crying, and her mother was being entertained by other guys. And so that bothered me, you know. And when I flew back to L.A., I was thinking about that all the way on the plane, you know. And I asked God, what is it that I could do to help? So it kind of like haunted me. And so when I became a resident Muslim in the Nation of Islam, I heard the Minister Farrakhan say that we should look out for our people, you know. Right. And I started seeing people on the street sleeping, you know, asking to have signs said, give me some help. I'm hungry. So when I see that, it brought me back 40 years ago when I saw that little girl. And so that's my motivation. I believe that no one should be hungry. And this is a way, I look at it, this is a way that I can help to wash away some of my sins. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that it's them today, and it could be you and I the next second.
Yes, okay.
And I believe I know in my heart that we should do this. And see, we are the people of faith. We know that God bless us when we bless others.
Right.
So it's our duty as a Muslim to want to help the unfortunate, to reach out and give a helping hand. You know, like in the 80th surah, you know, may the peace and blessing be with Prophet Muhammad, it says that Allah frowned on the Prophet. And I don't want Allah to frown on me. So when I go out and I feed them, like you said, I feed them twice a month. And during the holy month of Ramadan, I feed them every day. And it's an honor. But see, one thing about feeding, and each time I go out, brothers, I learn something different. And see, a lot of people, you can't be afraid. They can sense that. You can't be faking, you know, because they can sense that. You got to show them the love. When I go out there, I copy Ophthalmo Miss Louis Farrakhan. I hug them. I shake their hand.
Yeah.
Even though they might have an older, but I ain't paying attention to none of that.
That's right. Go ahead.
I want the brothers to know, hey, man, I love you. I'm really trying to help you. Come get up on this umbrella of Islam. I know that it can change your life because it changed my life.
Yes.
Give it a chance. So I interact with them. You know, brother, I come get you. Sister, I come get you to take you to the mosque. I know it's other Muslims that be on the set, like where I feed them at, but I let them know we are with Farrakhan.
Right.
Farrakhan teaches us to love our people. Don't get it mixed up. We are with the nature of Islam.
Right.
We are here because we love you.
Right.
And like I said, every time I go out, I see something different. And these young vanguards here, I'm saying this, and I hope everybody will pay attention. Let the young people do their thing. They want to get out. I mean, they heard all the teaching. All that talking is good. They want to put it to practice. Don't get in their way. And this weekend, I had eight young vanguards with me. And Sister Naba'a Muhammad, she's like my point sister of the young vanguards, you know. And she told me as we was going out, she said, Brother Talib, all the sisters want to go out with you. But I told them I had to ask you. I said, hold up, sister, just a moment. I got to make sure that I can be able to secure you all.
Yeah.
You know, I said, just hold up, just give me a minute. And I was blessed enough, Allah blessed me to have a brother per sister, you know, because our people, you know, some of them have some mental challenges.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Some of them are dope addicts, okay?
Yeah.
Some of them are on crack. They have mental challenges. Some of them just fell on hard times. But one thing I tell each and everybody, don't judge them. You know, because you see somebody out there, that doesn't mean they're a dope addict or alcoholic. They just fell on hard times. And that can happen to you and I.
Yeah,
that's right. Know? But you have to, the minister tell us, we can't talk love. We got to show love.
Go ahead.
You understand what I'm saying? Because they out there in a stressful situation. They know when you're faking.
That's right.
They know that, brothers. So you got to let them fear you. And this is what I learned from Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan.
Right. You know, Brother Talib, I wanted our listeners to understand the Vanguard or the MGT Vanguard. These are the young sisters in the Nation of Islam. Yeah. These are the young warriors. And they want to come, and you know, you don't typically see female members of the Nation of Islam, not typically. But in these types of situations, as Brother Talib said, we have to make sure that we can secure them because we're not going to let nothing happen to them now. That can't happen. That can't happen. But these young sisters, they have the teaching, they have the training, they have the heart to want to touch our people. So they're looking at the work that Brother Talib is doing, and they want to get involved in that work. And I think that's really beautiful. And this is what we do. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We serve our people. Yeah. And like I told them, I said, you know, when all of us came into the Nation of Islam, we didn't have no business. But when you join force on these teachers, you got in the business, or you got a business automatically. And they say, what is that? You're in the resurrection business. Yeah. This is what we do. We serve our people in any capacity, you know, and we try to bring them up on this umbrella of Islam. And sometimes, you have to listen to them that's out there. See, I interact with them. I listen to them. Mm-hmm. I talk with them, and because I learned from them. And I let them know, brother, I love you. And I know the Honorable Ms. Farrakhan teaches us to love. That's what we're about. I don't have nothing to do with them other Muslims that come down here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nothing to do. I'm letting you know. And I got a little dance that I do after it's over with, Brother Nava. And I say, I just want y'all to do one thing. They say, what is that, brother? Can y'all say Farrakhan? And they yell it out, Farrakhan.
There you go.
And that warms my heart. I said, that's all I'm asking. For y'all to say Farrakhan. And it's a beautiful thing. I have mixed emotions because regardless how many dinners I may have, and I give that last one out, I'm going home. They going to be out there on the ground in the rain.
Yeah.
We got a place in St. Louis where we call Tent City.
Yes, sir.
And when the storm came last week, they had to move. The rain, it's horrible how our people live, man. And so my goal is to take some of them off the street.
Right.
I used the food. We was blessed. Also last week, we got 3 young brothers. They go to the mosque on the east side. They go to 28B. I'm at 28 in St. Louis. But I serve both sides of the river. It's about 20 minutes from St. Louis, East St. Louis. I go to 2 shelters over here, to the men's shelter, and also to the women's shelter in St. Louis. And then I go to the shelter in East St. Louis. So we got 3 brothers that's joined. They're in the processing now. And Brother Captain Avery say, Talib, we got 3 brothers. I say, that's beautiful, man. See, it doesn't matter which mosque they go to. Just go to the mosque. Get up on this umbrella of Islam.
Exactly.
I don't care whether they go on the east side, St. Louis side. It doesn't matter to me. The goal is to get them up under this umbrella of Islam where they can learn these life-giving teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They change our lives. But once again, I said this weekend, those young vanguards, I teared up, after it was over and I thought about it and everything started processing that day. It's beautiful, man, to see the young vanguards. They want to do something.
Yeah. Do they normally go out with you, Brother Talib, or was this they were just inspired on that particular occasion?
It's 2 sisters. Sister Rabia Muhammad, she came to me one day. She been out with me 3 times. And she said, Brother Talib, because I work in the secretary's office, I help out there. And so she said, Brother Talib, I want to go out with you. I said, oh, okay, sister. You got to talk with Sister Captain. And then another sister said, Brother Talib, I didn't want to go out with you. I told her, I said, okay, let me talk to you. All talk to Sister Captain, and I'll talk to my captain, because where I go is very rough and dangerous. I can't allow anything to happen to you all.
That's right.
Because if they say something to you all out the way, we're going to have to stop serving food and serve something else. If you know what I mean.
I heard.
Because I'm not going to sit up here and be explaining, Tyler, what happened to the sister.
No way.
And I don't want that pressure.
No way.
So I got to make sure that I can secure you all. And Allah bless me. Brothers go with me religiously. And it went on. It's on. But when all of them wanted to go Saturday, I said, woo. I said, hold up, sister. I said, just hold up a minute, because I picked the sisters up, Sister Rabia and the other sisters, after MGT class. And Mr. Ralph, He been with me for a long time. He cooks the food. I cook it. But the Pakistanians, they the one that give me the food for the whole month of Ramadan. Where I feed them every day. You know. And they give me gyros, biryani rice, and some what you call veggie samosas.
Yeah.
And they wrote a thing about me in the paper and say, Lord, they just called me the gyro man because that's what they looking for. They're that gyro man with the bow tie. You know, because they can't somehow say my name, they start calling me the gyro man.
Yeah.
Because they love the gyros, you know. But it's a beautiful thing, and I think that, not that I think I know, let our young people go.
Yeah.
If they want to do something, let them do it. Because they're going to do it with or without, but we have to protect them. That's the only thing. Don't hold them up. So they have that desire, like Brother Naba'a said, they are warriors.
Right.
They are warriors, and they really want to be out there.
And those sisters is trained how to fight too now.
That's true.
Oh yeah, they train. They
trained how to fight too now. So don't run up on them. Don't run up on them thinking you got an easy ticket. You might be picking your eyeball up off the ground.
Yeah, they train now. They take them head. Yeah, they train. You right, Brother Naba'a. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
So, Brother Talib, can I ask you a question, brother? This is Brother BJ. Assalamu alaikum to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Wa alaikum salam, sir.
Doing wonderful work, brother. Do you get some of the food donated? I heard you say you're gyro man. So do you get some of the food donated? And how can somebody out there that's listening to want to do the same thing you do?
I have a website called Feeding the Unhoused, STL.org. And the gyros, my website is Feeding the Unhoused, STL.org. And I have my Cash App on there. And the Pakistanians, they the one that give me the gyros. And the other money that comes out of my pocket, then I got a few donations too, that they every 2 week thing. Now, I was out Saturday with Young Vanguard, and yesterday I was out, you know, because the brother Anthony Shaid, his wife, asked me would I prepare the food and go out and feed him, because that would make Anthony Shaid happy, you know. Yeah. That's something that he liked. And so I did it. You know, me and Mr. Ralph, we cooked the food, bagged it up, and we went out and we went back to the men's shelter and passed out food.
Yeah, Anthony's a powerful brother. Yes,
sir. And he wasn't supposed to know. They was supposed to be a surprise. I don't know how he knew who let the cat out the bag. I don't know, but yeah, we did it yesterday. And he called me this morning. He said, "Tyler, that was beautiful. Thanks for protecting my wife and doing what you did." I said, "Sir, you know, we have to protect our sisters, bro."
That's right.
You know, I know that. But we had a good time.
So how many people are, I just logged onto your website real quickly. So you say, I see you have a team. Can you talk about your team a little bit?
Oh, yes, most definitely. Well, Mr. Ralph, I called him, he the main cook. Student Mr. Ralph. I have Captain Abel on the east side. He goes all the time. I have another brother that bees with me, Brother Talib Muhammad, and I have Stephen Forex. I can count on these brothers at any given time. And another brother, which he's training our junior FY now, Brother Talib Muhammad. I can call on them anytime. And brother, man, we go out. I know, and one brother, may Allah help him out and be pleased with Brother Kamola. He definitely used to go out with me, but he can't right now. He was a diabetic and they amputated his leg. You know, just about a month ago. But he definitely he would go out with me when it was just me and him. And Mr. Akbar had told me one time, to be honest, him and other brothers, they got on me because I was feeding them by myself. And they said, Brother Talib, you know better. We should be in Paris. And I said, you're right.
Yeah.
So Allah has blessed me to have a team, you know. And like I said, I got three or four brothers, regardless of the weather condition. We go out. We make a way to do it, to serve the people. And on the average, we give out maybe about 110 dinners. You know,
pretty good. Yeah.
You know, twice a month. And then I do, like during the month of Ramadan, with that food, it'd be about 78 dinners every day. And I go to different masjids. You know, I drop off there and see people hanging out, you know. Just like where we see a gang of our people, we pull over and give them stuff.
Yeah. So I would imagine now, you know, like you said, they call you a gyro man, but have you had like any memorable something that happened that you know, that just makes you realize the importance of what you're doing? I mean, I'm sure they almost know you. They can't say your name, you said, but I'm sure some of them may call you Talib, right?
Right, some of them, and some of them they be trying. Assalamu alaikum. We had one incident. The brother I just said got both his legs amputated. Brother Kamola. We was downtown, and this guy, he was about to die. He was ODing. And I had the Novocaine, and I told Kamola. He said, "What should I do?" I said, "Well, hit him," and he brought him back to life. Because if he wouldn't did that, he would have been gone. You know, and some of those people, when they do that, they'll go off on you. Here they about this go to show you how strong that drug is. Here it is, this drug is taking you out, and you get mad because a brother put this Novocaine in your nose and brought you back, and you mad at him? You done blew my high? You know. Wow. That's why I tell everybody, let them know the kind of people that we dealing with, you know. Yeah. And then a lot of people don't like us because, you know, they see us with the bow ties on, and we don't have to tell them who we are. They know. Right.
And you say they don't like you?
It's some people don't like the nation, you know. I just, you know, you got to be aware of that, you know. Sure. But we do what we do. We do what we do. My thing of it is, our job is to serve the people and show them that we love them.
Yeah.
That's our job. Yeah,
brother,
you know?
Brother Tyler, we got to wrap this up. You got about a minute. I wanted to say something also. Brother Tyler gives out clothes and stuff too at times.
Yeah,
not just food.
Yes,
he gives out clothes and stuff. But Brother Tyler, you got about a minute. If you want to, let's give us your website again, and then you can close. But thank you for coming on, my brother. We appreciate you.
No, thank you all for inviting me. Thank you all. Okay, my website is Feeding the Unhoused, STL.org. And my Cash App, when you look on the website, you can see the Cash App. You can see that number, how to get in contact with me. And and my clothes, you know, I give them new clothes. And like I tell our student minister here, those that with me, I'm not going to give them none that I wouldn't eat. And I tell them on the street, and like I told the brother, brother, if you wasn't going to get this plate, I was going to take this plate home and eat it myself.
That's right.
You know, I be real with it, but I say, since you want it, I'm going to give it to you. You know? But I'm not going to give them nothing that I wouldn't eat.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I let them know. I try to let them know, brother, I love you.
Right.
And I want you to come under the nature of Islam.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And hear the Mr. Louis Farrakhan. I love that. Okay, my brother, I know my time is up, and I want to thank Almighty God, Allah, for the spirit that he put in me, and I want to thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to share this work that I do and hope that it can motivate others, you know, because our people need us.
Yeah,
you know?
go ahead.
They need us,
right,
and it's going to get worse, you know? And so I want it to be known that the nation love our people. It's not taught, not just in St. Louis, throughout the nation. Wherever a mosque is, a study group, go out amongst our people. Yeah, go in the mosque, hear the teaching, and apply what you learn.
Yeah,
and let the young people go. If they want to do something, as long as it don't conflict with what we believe in, let them do it.
That's right.
Don't get in the way.
That's true.
That's all I have to say, and I thank you all once again. May Allah bless each and every one of you all, and thank you especially, Brother Naba'a, for inviting me on. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers.
Well, alaikum salam. Thank you, Brother Talib.
Yes, sir.
Brother. That's that old school Muslim love. Old school Muslim love right there, brother.
This is, brothers and sisters, this is our work.
That's right.
And see, this is how we dispel darkness. This is how we bring light, life, and power into a people and into a community where many don't have any hope. But we are there to take away the blindness, the deafness, and the dumbness of our people because we're the living. You can't expect dead people to move themselves, right? Brother BJ, speaking of moving, we need to move some money, man. I'm sorry. It need to be crafted. But these people got to be paid tomorrow now.
That's
so
right.
do what you do to help us.
Well, Brother Talib, yes, sir. Brother Talib gave us a beautiful quote that we need to put on the wall. He said, "You can't talk love, you got to show love." And that's what we want y'all to do. If you love this show, you love what we've been doing for the past almost going on our, completing our second year, going into our third year. If you love this show, if you love the words of inspiration you be hearing, show your love tonight, brothers and sisters. Please go to our website, straightwords.com, straightwords.com, and we have ways for you to donate for the show. Keep the show on the air week after week. You send your donations in. We really appreciate it. And we need more of you who be listening, but you never call in, but you admire the strength, the beauty, the love, the inspiration, and the information that is life-saving. Every week, we give it to you because we love you. We don't just talk love. We show you love right here on the airwaves. So, brothers and sisters, please go to our website, straightwords.com, straightwords.com. You can also text Brother Naba'a right now on our text line for your donation and your financial support, 312-480-9775. That is 312-480-9775. More coming up on Straight Words right here on WVON 1690, the Talk of Chicago.
Today, on his birthday, WVON remembers the late, great Mayor Harold Washington.
You know what they'll say to you?